followed the rules, and the Prime Minister seemingly didn't.
OK, Annabelle Tiffin, thank you very much. You're watching Outside Source.
Hello. A major winter-like storm is sweeping across North America, bringing heavy snow and blizzard conditions to the northern plains and the Canadian prairies as well. Could be up to 3 feet of snow for the likes of North Dakota. And as that then pushes across the Great Lakes and towards the east, we've got very heavy rainfall on this weather front here. By Thursday, the threat of severe storms not quite as strong, but certainly some tornadoes and large hail from Wednesday, just easing away gradually as that storm system pushes east on Thursday. For South America, some heavy downpours for the north of the continent, particularly Colombia, towards Bolivia, and stretching down into the southeast of Brazil, some heavy rain, but drier weather for Paraguay after the recent flooding. Across to Europe now, and there's a cold front that's moving across the Baltic Sea down towards eastern parts of Europe, introducing some colder air that's spilling its way in from the north, and some outbreaks of rain as well. Further south, a lot of dry, settled weather for the central Mediterranean. Low pressure just clearing away from the Balearics, so the wind's easing and things drying out there. Warmer weather for Spain and for France too. After the recent very wet weather we've had across the Philippines, a tropical storm Meggy is now dissipating away, but we've got a typhoon Malakas here, which will be mainly over open water, but it could hit the Bonin Islands by Friday with strong winds, damaging rainfall around as well. Some big waves up towards the coast of Japan as well. Tokyo seeing a much cooler and wetter day with temperatures only 15 degrees and more rain starting to develop across central China too. Quite a lot of quiet weather for much of Australia. Some heavy showers around the top end and the Cape York Peninsula, and a few showers crossing the Bight towards Victoria and also into parts of South Australia as well. New South Wales mostly dry and settled. We've had a lot of heavy rain though that's been affecting the North Island of New Zealand over recent days, down to the remnants of ex-tropical cyclone Philly. Now that is clearing away, so thankfully a drier day for both islands of New Zealand, but more rain waiting in the wings that will affect the South Island later on Friday. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Click. We're outside again.
Sensors to track dangerous hotspots.
The robots are operating like a swarm of bees would.
Good luck to be a cyborg.
It won't be long before we're all living in this virtual universe. Spencer, where are you? It looks like I really shouldn't be having salt.
We might be able to stop or even reverse the aging process.
I've just sat here and controlled things with my brain.
It's like technology telekinesis, isn't it?
The race is on to decarbonise aviation.
Cleaning up the stuff that comes out of those.
AI is changing the world.
London to Paris in half an hour.
Touchless coffee, driverless cars. You can virtually try on clothes.
Should we take it for a spin?
That's Click on BBC World News.
As we face the world's greatest environmental challenges, what we need most is solutions. Our new website, Future Planet, brings you stories of the people who are working to make the world a sustainable place. And because we're committed to carbon-conscious reporting, we'll work with local reporters from around the globe to bring you incredible insight with a reduced carbon footprint. Future Planet, solutions for a sustainable world.
Hello, I'm Marianne Mashiri and this is Outside Source. The fight intensifies for control of the besieged city of Mariupol. Russia says Ukrainian troops are surrendering. Ukraine says it's still in control. A new report says there's evidence Russia has carried out war crimes in Ukraine. President Biden calls it genocide. We report from Bucha, where local officials are collecting evidence.
The challenge for prosecutors will be to establish a line of command from the grave to the top of the Russian state, to show that crimes were not just committed, but ordered.
Also in the programme, New York police say they've arrested a suspect after yesterday's shooting at a Brooklyn subway station. 10 people were injured in the attack.
33 shots, but less than 30 hours later, we're able to say, we got him.
Floods kill more than 250 people in the South African province of KwaZulu-Natal. Some areas saw a month's worth of rainfall in one day. And here in the UK, a government minister quits after Boris Johnson becomes the first sitting Prime Minister found to have broken the law. Welcome to the programme. We start in the US, where President Biden has announced an additional $800 million in military assistance to Ukraine. That would include artillery systems, artillery rounds and armoured personnel carriers. It brings the total amount of American aid since the Russian invasion to more than $2.4